It is currently 20 minutes, or rather 40 minutes past 7 p.m. And this is a continuation from the last part, which means, yes, I have not slept. I am living currently off of an energy drink. Not only that, but do you know about how you know, when you go to take a shit and a piss, that when you go and do that, you know, your business and all that, and then you get done, but then the body parts, they just say no, we're not done, because no matter how much you shake the deck, there's just more. There's just more. Your asshole has a little bit more in it, inside of it, and it feels like it could go out, but it doesn't really. Like if you press it, you really press the stomach, you know. It doesn't feel like anything's coming out. So I'm also kind of constipated right now. It's a really great combo. Anyways, I'm gonna assume this is Malenia, because the internet won't shut the fuck up about her. And this is the Halleck tree, because the internet won't shut the fuck up about her. I really try to avoid, knowing whether or not this would be a certain kind of boss. But I'm expecting to end this, part, hopefully with, some progress ready to basically complete the game. That's what I'm hoping for. So, yeah. Let's go, gamers. Oh, okay. Yes. The Halleck tree. Yeah, it is Malenia. I got the prosthesis. Wait, no. That just is a prosthesis. Can we, Oh, you were just dozing off a little bit?
I dreamt for so long. My flesh was dull gold, and my blood rotted.
I'm not sure that's how it's supposed to work.
Corpse left in my wake.
I'm not sure that's how prosthetics work.
His return. Heed my words. I am Malenia, Blade of Miquella.
Okay, that's cool and all. But do you perhaps slash up or down? If you only slash to the sides, this might be pretty good. Are you tall? Please tell me you're an Anisonian. No. Okay, let's go. Do you heal from that? Okay, you heal from those hits. That's gonna be a little awkward then if you're gonna heal. Means he does seem to stagger pretty well. But that healing is... Well, I did know about that. I can't even lie about not knowing that, because everyone won't shut the fuck up about her. Even in unrelated fucking discussions. And I know I've taken a while to get here, but still. It's up to me to figure out if that's gonna be that big of an issue. Malenia. Okay. Bait out. Bait out. Bait out. Bait out. Your kick does it. And just like that, you get that health back. It's like she doesn't seem like she has a lot of health, and the poise is pretty weak. So it seems like, you know, she has that sense of being way easier than she actually is, considering that she gains health from hitting, which is already something that I'm not gonna lie, I'm already not a fan of it. Not really a fan when bosses have that kind of thing going on. Alright, now I'm just bad. I am meant to take... Opportunity. Okay, what kind of attack do you have? Let me just see. Okay. Okay, so when it kind of clanks in and she has a little jump, she'll do like that frost attack thing. Well, that's a shame. Do you get parried, by the way? Do you get parried? Just a question. Because if so, then I'm gonna turn into a parry god. I'm sorry to say it, but that's just how it's gonna be. Watch this, gamers! That doesn't seem very parryable. Oh, okay. Okay, so that grab is half my health. Very cool. It's like I'm being a lot more cautious, you can already tell, even though I'm pretty fucking weak right now. And I'm pretty close to just saying bye-bye. Due to my fucking sleep schedule being fucked up. I'm pretty close to being just bye-bye. Can you be parried? I still don't know if you can. Yes, you are indeed Malenia or Blade of Miquella. I still need to find out. Maybe I should put on the Bugler parry just to make it the easiest possible. And if she gets parried, then that is all I will need. That is all I will need to know. But yeah, you can tell that I'm being a lot more cautious about how I deal with this boss, just because I know the image this boss has. Yes, you are in fact Malenia. One more try. Let's just see. They wouldn't make a boss this fast and not have her be parable. That just seems dumb. With all these other fucking mechanics she has, that just seems fucking stupid. And a terrible, terrible boss. Oh, that just didn't do it. Oh. 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 Oh, parrying you doesn't give you a free... Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna have... But it is possible to parry. Is all I'm getting from that. Alright. Good. Good, good, good. 12 minutes of just trying to figure out what the fuck Malenia does. That's alright, baby. Alright, let's test it out. Where the fuck are the frames starting even? Damn, you're fast. It's so weird. Okay, It would be a lot nicer if this was a lot faster. And they just had to make this so far away from it. I mean, it is a straight line, but like, still. It is quite the walkway to go over and test the parrying. And then you just kick me. Because you are a bitch me. That fucking kick. You know, I don't know how I feel about them adding a fucking soundbite after you die to a boss this difficult. I don't know, should I just try playing her like normal instead of fucking theory crafting on how to beat her ass the easiest humanly possible without resorting to big cheese? Oh, I watched this gamers. That kill me? Oh! Oh, I see! Oh, I see! So let me just take that in. If I had only the 40 vigor that I previously had, I would have just died from that. Ah, yes. But you know, the fact that parrying her isn't a fucking instant win just means this is not worth it. This is like actually not worth it. Like that's all I hear from that. That is all I see. That is all I could possibly see actually. What I will do then is try and do this one. She might heal from me blocking. But oh, that is annoying. I see now. Oh, yes! I see! Alright, hold on a second. Oh, okay, I'm dead.
Malenia, blade of Miquella.
She seems very insecure about her identity. Considering she said that. Either that or she's a narcissist. I mean, to be honest. I mean, let's just be honest here. Okay, so how about... I have a deal with you. I have a deal. Offer. Quick offer. What if... lightning. What if... quick lightning. Oh. How? Yeah, I don't see this being anything but a 4-hour recording minimum. I don't see the route yet. Now, this is a pretty good strategy, but for the sake of progress, I'm not going to go with this strategy yet. It mainly seems like it will be too much of a how should I say it? A quick solution. Alright. Let's go with the OG setup. And you get your entire health from that? Oh, that's condish. That is. Okay, a whole lot of running back is what's gonna happen here. Oh yes! I'm dead! Well. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of running away, which is tragic. Okay, so the reasons that... Alright, I'm gonna do something that I didn't think I would ever do in a blind playthrough. In a first time playthrough. I am going to analyze this and tell you exactly why it's the most difficult shit possible. So, first of all, she's very fast, obviously, that's like the obvious thing and whatnot. It's very hard to run away from her and whatnot, which is pretty much what it seems like you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do hit and runs. Because you can't just go up in her face. It just doesn't seem like a solution. Okay, maybe I shouldn't actually disclose these lesser points because that requires me, you know, talking about a theory that has so many bits and pieces to it that it would actually seem like random fucking rambling while I'm playing this. But at the same time, I don't want to keep it to myself while I'm, you know, quiet and studying this on how I should be playing this little matchup here. The only thing I know is this is gonna be painful. This is gonna be actually tedious. And then she got the entirety back, and it... Oh, and it... Okay. Hey, hey. That's super tedious. Actually. Okay, so you're supposed to play this like a Sona, basically, because she has that fucking self-heal from hitting and whatnot. Are you supposed to hit her before she actually can do any hitting? I don't really get it. Whatever, get this shit out of my screen. Ah, yes! A whole... oh my god, the freeze! What is that? Why does it freeze here? Okay, so dodging into her. What in the fine... Ah, yes! Oh, silly me. I thought I had figured it out, of course. You know, it's good to go, you know, in between her and whatnot and have, you know, a Bloodborne dance with her. But then she has the hit all around her move that goes really fast. Okay, so it seems like because of this nature, I'm pretty much supposed to go fucking ham. That's what I'm getting from this. Oh my... What? And she has tracking. Okay. I'm just thinking from a game design perspective. The fuck were they thinking? Like, already. Like, it's not like I don't see it being possible to, like, defeat this and whatnot. I absolutely see it. I just think in context with the rest of the game. What the fuck were they thinking? Like, I have my issues with, you know, other bosses and whatnot. But they're generally just stumbles in design. This just seems context-wise to be something completely, for lack of a better word, bullshit. And she has a move that fucking... Okay, get that fucking stamina up and running. Maybe I should change out, you know, my usual setup. Oh my god. Are you serious? That really hit me? So yeah, being aggressive with her does seem to work better. But I only really have one fucking talisman on me that can actually help me with this. Okay, so you just have a move that goes all the way over there. Hmm. Don't tell me this second phase is like after your health is already done with. That just seems... Ah, yes, I forgot. How am I... What? Okay, so how are you supposed to dodge that? Let me get that right. It targets all around her. She has good... I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Okay, let's change this shit around and figure out what the fuck can we do. Raises attack power. I don't even know when. Where? I don't know, more stamina, I guess. I don't know, I guess this. Probably... I mean, sure. Sure. You know. Might as well test it. Okay, get the fuck out of dodge. First of all, take this, just because, in case. How long do you make that go for? Okay, so when she just jumps into the air. Okay, so this potion clearly doesn't help me. Like, let's be honest. This shit clearly doesn't fucking help me. Flasks. I don't even have one of those. Mix Wondrous Ruin. What? What if though? Yeah, but what if? Yeah, but what if though? Yeah, but what if though? Yeah, I see you're laughing now, but what if though? What if though I just did that? Oh my god, that was way too quickly. Where does your poise just suddenly come from? Why do you get poise when you attack? Why you specifically? Like, genuinely. Okay, so I think I do have to, like, clarify the bit about how this is very much so a disaster of a design decision. Because I know someone out there would probably, like, listen to this and be like, no, it's design is mostly it's pretty much only about context. Like I said, I can see this working in some universe, but it kind of requires a whole lot of that doesn't do any damage. That didn't do any damage. That didn't do any damage. What was the point of that? Why didn't it do any damage? The fuck? Okay, so that's pretty much a waste. But yeah, design is pretty much always about context and the dynamics between, you know, mechanics and all that. It's pretty much what I've summarized, what I've found out through my years of actually looking at this shit. And so the thing with this boss right now is that this, just from how the boss has, it pretty much seems to have everything going for it right now. That seems like one of those bosses that you would have as an absolute endgame boss. And then you're of course saying probably that this is endgame. To which my counter argument is, no, you don't understand what kind of endgame I'm talking about. I'm talking about an endgame that these games never get close to. Like, that's what I'm talking about, mainly when I'm thinking about this. That's what I'm talking about. That's mainly what I'm talking about. Let's see here. I don't need this. Can I make myself lighter somehow? Slows. Can I get light load somehow? I think I can. If I change this to something else. Well, I don't think I can do it enough. Yep, we got light load level. Achievable. I'm just trying to see if there's any other opportunity. Nope, there is not. Okay, so now we have that as a passive little thing. Oh, you are a bitch, mate. I could dodge. Could dodge. It's never a good idea to really rant about shit. Well, I'm trying, you know, while you're tangoing with some boss or some shit. This is different right now because my brain is currently fully active. Now that I'm understanding what I'm looking at. It is fully active. Okay, so more aggression is necessary. More aggression. More aggression. Okay, so I'm pretty much only alive because of my flask right now. Okay, how are you supposed to dodge that? That's crazy. Are people really no shitting that this is only like doable with bloodhounds instead? There's no way. There's no way that shit's only fucking doable with bloodhound step. No fucking way. Okay, get the fuck out. Not fear her. Okay, heal again. Get the fuck close again. Get out of dodge. Get it back in. You just have to have fucking ultra fast moves. And why do they do fucking that much damage? Like, holy shit. That is absurd. That is fucking absurd. Oh yeah, another like clarification on like just to remove like the possible argument that I don't understand like difficulty and whatnot. No, I'm absolutely for difficulty. I think most games are bitch made. But I am also for a good difficulty curve, which is why I'm saying that contextually, this is very possibly a disaster. Hit. That's crazy. Like, it feels like they're trying to make this a Bloodborne like fight. But the problem is, this is not Bloodborne. There are no mechanics in this game that makes it anywhere close to Bloodborne. This is gonna be an interesting one to go back to, this boss fight, with different builds, to try and make them work in that sense. Because the only thing I see right now is... and that has fucking... That is crazy. And... Why? Why though? That's insane. So it's like strange, you know. Like this is the difference between my brain like being activated from seeing something that's actually dumbfounding vs me just being salty. Because here's the thing, and I guess that's why some people wouldn't understand, or rather who are all for the, you know, difficulty and whatnot, who wouldn't understand like the sense of disgust rather that I'm feeling from this. Because by all means this is technically good. This is technically good. The scenery, the boss, I guess the animations are good. And everything, but it's again the dynamics, it's the design that's currently being something that makes you go, the fuck? Like even if this is a like an optional boss, like this is still well and beyond like ridiculously worse than everything else. Okay, Fase doesn't heal enough. Oh, no, come back. Why did we give the fucking health heal up too? I genuinely don't understand this. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, obviously there are some things I can time better in this, but still, this is like a ridiculous difficulty jump. Like unabashedly, this is completely ridiculous. And just like that, I actually couldn't react to that. I don't think I could react to that possibly in any way. Like that second hit. Like you do know this is calculable. We can calculate if whether or not that was like reactable. We can do that, by the way. Since this game runs at 60 frames per second, and I know this because the fighting game community has already figured this shit out. Like around 19 to 21 frames is like reactable, like tightly reactable. But then again, there's also some slight delay, isn't there? What? 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 Why? How? Also, like the healing is it's just nowhere near good enough for this shit. Is that different? I really want to try that one out. So it was about 440. 440. That one move came out. Like, just like that. And, you know, it wouldn't be so bad for, you know, a boss in this game. And I'm gonna, you know, play a little bit of the devil's advocate here. It wouldn't be so bad for a boss to have, you know, unreactable moves. If they're, like, fast and whatnot. In, you know, after another move and all that. If you could block it without that being a punish from the boss too, in the sense that she would heal, then that would be okay. Somewhat. Like this is just ridiculous. I find this a little bit stupid even. You're like not... Can you not be aggressive right now? Alright, whatever, I'm gonna do this shit. Oh! Like... how do you escape that? Like, there's no way they touched Radahn and didn't touch this, right? There's no way they touched Radahn but didn't touch this. Because Radahn was optional too, but Radahn was nowhere near this. Like, not even comparable. There is, again, like, the question, they stack up. They stack up. It's crazy. I'm just trying to read right now. That's a 1-2 hit KO. Okay. That's insane. I'm gonna wait until maybe 1 hour and 30 minutes until I try to use Bloodhound Step instead. Because I can do this, theoretically, if I can somehow dodge that move. Which, by the way, I didn't know was like that. But I'm assuming that is the foul... whatever step move. I'm assuming that's what it is. I can't fucking know. This is gonna be a doozy. Gonna proc around these just in case. Even though it's not gonna save me. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. How are you? How? Holy shit. Like, are they actually expecting you to be in light load and doing that shit perfectly? Or some shit. Like, what are they expecting? I'm genuinely curious. Because that, again, that's why these like conversations about these difficulty things and all that, why they're so unnuanced. I hate to be that guy. Like me who blinded fucking shit and all that. I hate to be that guy. But this discussion around difficulty is so fucking unnuanced, rather lacking nuance. Because it seems like the concept of context is like not a thing. It's just not a thing. And you know, then there's also, you know, the ignoring of could it work? And it's like, well, most of the time, yeah, it could. Mostly. It's so annoying. I have to do this. What if I just do this? Oh my god, the whole ass buffer. Oh yeah, that's another thing. These controls are not made for this shit. These controls are not made for this shit at all. At all. Like, it's actually crazy how little they're made up for this. It's kind of wild. Like, how? How? Why do you have healing? Why? Like, it's a bunch of things. Again, it's the dynamics part of the design. Because game design is apparently so fucking non-defined. It's actually crazy. I'm gonna give you the fucking definition for game design. The only definition that should ever work. It is the dynamics between the mechanics of the game combined to create an experience that is what the mechanics are designed for. Basically, what are the mechanics designed to work, or rather, what are the mechanics made to work together with, to do? Like, what are the combinations of things going to do? What effect do they have? And the effect this has is that blocking is not an option. Because that's also a punish. Because being hit of any sort heals the boss. So that's not an option. You can't run. You have to perfectly time shit and all that. There's a bunch of things that I could probably go into with if I could clear myself a little bit better. You're gonna do it again? That is some extreme levels of bullshit if I've ever seen one. And I'm going to die. Just like that. Because I was too close. Like, there is no obvious path, like, from this. Like, we can all agree from this. Like, just from this gameplay alone. There is no real obvious path. Because it seems... Because if the solution otherwise is to be as far away as possible, then the question becomes, okay, so you are dead if you are too close, which is how you do damage. That's crazy. What? Ow. What? Like... Oh, fuck you. Okay. I have to find out some other strategy before like 1 hour and 30 minutes before I change into Bloodhound step. don't even know if like light load helps with this. Like it feels like it does. Again, I can't check. I can't find out like actually like in game. Because the rolls look the fucking same as the normal rolls. Which is like the Dark Souls 3 design being worse than Dark Souls 1 design in the roll section. Even though I do like the feel, like gameplay feel of these games better. The fluidity is much better than in Dark Souls 1. But still, like the actual design of the rolls. And that didn't stop you. Because of course, why would it? Okay, so that was great. Huh? Why? Again, it's the amount of tracking as well. So let's see, there's speed, there's power, there's tracking, there's lifesteal, there is distance covered, like actual movement. She has one or some shit like move that takes time and it's meant to catch you, I guess. She has a grab. You can't shield it. Yeah, that's decent range, pretty much better range than yours, I would think. Alright, I'm gonna go one more time in, like, just in. Okay, so maybe on your left. Nope, that is where you make the sword go. My sword is too slow for that. Of course. Of course you would fucking tank that. Of course you would tank that. Like, what am I? Okay. The next time she does that, I'm just gonna focus on surviving until she does that. The next time she does that, the one thing I'm gonna do is just run the opposite direction of her. And if that doesn't somehow magically just solve the equation, I don't know what is going to. What? I crouched. I crouched. I crouched. I accidentally crouched. Holy shit. That's annoying. That is genuinely annoying. Like again, it's again back to the whole game design thing about dynamics just coming together to create this worst thing. Like all of the, you know, the control issues and whatnot, they're not all that big, you know, in context. In context of like the rest of the game, they're not all that bad. Oh my god. They're not all that bad in the context of the rest of the game. But when you have something that is so based on like actually good timing, like I was supposed to react to that like immediately the moment she did that thing and roll back, but I didn't, so I got punished for it. Like what? What? And then you have armor on some moves. Like, that's the crazy thing. She has armor on some moves. She just gets it. Fuck.
Blade of Miquella.
Like, you also have to pay attention to her stance and everything. Maybe even how high she jumps. To figure the fuck out where the fuck. Like, this is a lot to needlessly, like, pay attention to for this boss. Like, that's the thing about all her abilities combined and whatnot. Because the thing I'm saying is that this would work perfectly as like an super penultimate test of absolute gamer abilities. Like, within this game, you know. But the problem is, there is no slope to that point. Like, all of these bosses, all of the bosses that I've had trouble with in this game, all the bosses I've played against, they are maybe like 10%, like they're maybe like 10% out of the 100 that is Malenia. Like, in terms of what they require of you. Like, just to make the scope somewhat. In fact, that's being very kind at this point, like, just from what she's asking. I have to heal because she doesn't do, and she has that. I can't tell. Okay, so that does in fact do this trick. Like, literally running away. That has to be the fucking gimmick. Okay, so again, if you're too close, you can't actually get away. This is such an evil way of, like, asking people to, like, zone out this rush down effectively. That's such an evil way of doing it. Like, this boss would definitely be an issue for, like, sorcerers and mages and whatnot. But the problem is that this is a boss that, like, clearly seems to be, like... Come on. Nope, you can't run away. You can't run away, you actually just can't. You genuinely cannot run away from that. That's insanity. That is nothing short but an insanity. Like, this is nothing short. Okay, I'm breaking a little bit of a rule here. But you know, it had to be done. It has to be done. A little bit of a rule being broken right now. Okay, so let's try this again. Why is that clank there? Does she guard or some shit? Or what the fuck? Like, how many things do you need? Like, actually, though. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, so I can't... Okay, this is the kind of boss where I can't be... I just have to spam roll for this boss. You know, after the first dodge. That's the pattern for this. You know, pattern, quote unquote. At least for like, or rather rhythm, I should say. Dodge rhythm. So, in that sense, what I'm gonna have to do is... I guess... just... get better at doing that, which is all I really can do. Like, there's not really a whole lot of room. There's not really a whole lot of room for this. What? How? Oh, you enjoyed doing that. Get the fuck away from me, you whore. You redhead bitch. And just like that. And even that, okay, you can't even spam that. Because Bloodhound's Death is fucking garbage and it goes all over the place when targeting on bosses. So what the fuck do you do? Like, you have to master Bloodhound Step? Is that the thing? Like, what the fuck? Like, again, you can't mash against this, of course, obviously. Obviously, oh yes. Good observation. Lovely observation. You can't mash against the boss. That fucking blinders you. And heals from it. Okay, Malenia. You wanna see a cool trick? It's called the jump. Oh, you can do this. I love it when Bloodhound Step just goes in a direction I didn't even point. It's lovely. So Bloodhound Step is supposed to be the only way to get through this. Am I right? And even then it's not a certainty. Where the fuck does this sweaty gamer shit coming from? Fuck! Oh my god, that is ridiculous. And the fact that it's like, there is no way. Like at this point, it's like obvious because it's like rhymes. It's like a rhyme that goes on and on with these main bosses that they must have a secondary phase. The problem here is that she hasn't entered a secondary phase, which means that when that health bar is gone, there is a secondary phase. Which means this isn't even it. That is complete ridiculousness. That is dumbfoundingly stupid. Like there's no other way to say that. It is just dumb. Like I even joked to myself about how this would be like a haha, wouldn't it be funny if like I went into this and then I just completely wrecked the boss that everyone was having trouble with. Haha. Well, that showed how much I actually knew about this shit. Because now that I'm actually playing against this, I'm like, oh, what the fuck am I looking at? What am I actually looking at? So first of all, we do this, potentially. Well, actually, no, we do this one. Because that return investment is going to be better than the other one. That barely does any difference. I guess this is the only thing I can do. Well, that didn't really work now, did it? This might not even turn into a 4-hour recording because I need sleep at some point, you know? This might be like a trilogy even. Perhaps. A whole ass trilogy of just trying to beat this bitch. Beat this fucking disaster of a design decision. It's not even that I dislike her, like design-wise and all that and whatnot, like I've already explained. It's not even that I dislike this. I just dislike the context it's in. Completely, 100%. Like, again, how am I supposed to do this? Oh, yes. does have a funny little one. That's great. And now she's at full health again. Why was that mechanic added again? It's like one of those things where you think to yourself, what was the point of that? What again, design, game design. What was the point of adding the health back? Like, the only thing it could have been is to just discourage blocking. Like at this point. Or like making it a thing where you like can't get hit at all. Otherwise it drags you down. Which is crazy because it's so easy to get hit. It doesn't make sense. Like, the more I wrap my head around this, the less it makes sense. There's just, it don't make any sense. Feels like she's gonna do that foul shit. No, I just fucked up twice there. And it's like a pretty easy thing to fuck up too. Like, that's the trade-off mostly with these games. Is that the punishment gets more severe the less likely you should have been to fuck it up. Like, that's how you would normally like done some shit around that. But this is like, you fuck up, you get hard punished, but it's also extremely likely you will. This is just... What were you thinking? Uh-huh. Nope. Oh. Like, again, you can't dodge that. If you dodge is slightly too wrong. And I don't have any healing from the other thing. Like, do I really just have to? And somehow I just survived it there. That is disgusting. That is fucking disgusting. That is actually a thing. I wasn't even pointing in that direction, by the way. So like, let's get this right. To beat this bitch, you need an ability, which is already Jank. To fucking do this. Like again, it's problems stacking on top of each other that create this. Like, rather, it's mechanics that stack on top of each other to create a design issue which creates a genuine flaw of quality. Because like, this like being weird and whatnot, like when you're logging on and whatnot, that is not bad or good. That is just objectively what it does. Or rather, there's like some shit going on behind the scenes of just what it is directly. That is the mechanic. And the way we find out whether that is good or bad is, again, the context of how that's supposed to feel. And with everything, you know, movement-based being supposedly around the way that you last held your stick's position, when this doesn't do that, it's bad. Because it doesn't rhyme with the rest of it. And it doesn't really help all that well. I see why it could maybe happen is because like of the way that it's supposed to like come on, what is that? Like what is that? What? Oh well, I have to give up on this. Because I would like to, you know, complete the game. Somehow. Like, I can't just go back to this, right? Because if I can, then I'm probably, if I don't finish this by the time, which I probably am, not gonna do. If I don't finish this by the time that I would quit, then I'm gonna move on from this. And then come back to fucking Miquella or whatever the fuck. Malenia. What a nuisance. Like, I'm just supposed to default to fucking using Bloodhound Step if I want to get out. Like, that's all I can do. Like, that is really all I can do, huh? Like, that is really all I can do. And then we're back on this shit. That is... And then you're gonna do it again. Come on, dude. That is... Wow. Wow, that is the only thing I can say. Wow. Like, it's also, you know, within the context of, you know, this being an RPG. It isn't exactly fun finding out that the only way you can possibly proceed and not die is by completely abandoning some other fucking thing you're doing. I need to see how the fuck someone does a no-hit run against this without Bloodhound Step. Like, no skills, no nothing. How would they do this? Fuck! And because of, you know, the fucking circle around thing, you know, you just get hit anyways. That's very aggravating. Because of the circle around thing, funny enough, you fucking go into her anyways. That's crazy. But like, this actually seems possible, at least. And that's from my side, a point of view and whatnot. No, this boss still sucks ass. Like, just from that alone. Alright, I didn't dodge, even though I had pressed the button because input delay. Ha 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 ha. Funny, haha. Really cool. I'm gonna need some more energy drink. I'm not really a fan of energy drinks these days. They cause me to have some weird fucking insomnia problems. Well, I thought they did, but apparently I'm just addicted to sleeping pills. That just doesn't even knock. Oh. Like, how much into this do you have to be? This is... Oof. It feels like I'm starting to at least get into the headspace of just repeating my points over and over again, you know, in this fucking nightmare scenario. So let's try and see if there's anything different I can talk about with this. No, it's completely occupying my mind. Like this thing here. It is completely just taking over my mind. Oh, yes, now I'm dead.
Malenia, blade of Miquella.
Yeah, there's no way. There is no conceivable way that I'm doing this. Like, in this recording right now. Because I can't stay that fucking long. Like, they... What? Yeah, something is definitely happening there. Okay, let's reevaluate my options since I can, you know, whatever, just take shit on. Let's try out the other strategy that I had. Just for funsies. Even though she will heal from this. Most definitely. She will heal from this. Oh, oh, the kick does that. Oh, that is, oh no. That is, oh no. That is actually, oh no material. Like, I mean, obviously the kick would be dead, but like... Okay, so I have to block. And then it's like, of course, like, you can't block. Because she also has the kick you have to look out for. So I have to out-damage her in her healing. Oh, thank goodness she's... Okay. And again, what is that amount of poise? Why do you need that? Why do you need that amount of poise in the kick attack? Like, you would think that her lack of poise would be her weakness. But it isn't. It just isn't. Because she gets attacks where that isn't a problem. Like, that's genuinely so fucking strange to me. That they will make a boss with seemingly no weakness. Like, I actually can't... Like, the weaknesses that she does have, because everything has a weakness, whether you like it or not. If it has a health bar and it can go down, they have a weakness. They have a weakness to something, alright? Unless, like, you take the most extreme of extremes, which this is not. But even in those weaknesses, they are so small that they're more like your only ways to win. Again, what? Like, now you're full health. Like, come on, what is this? What is that? What is that? Again, what? It would also be better if, like, the parries at least did something. I am... I'm gonna stop at, like, 2 hours. Is what I'm gonna do for, like, this, you know, attempt run. Whatever thing. I'm gonna stop it like that, because this is actually just not fun. I'm literally only at this point because I'm trying to, like, find out as an aspiring game designer, really, who has looked at games since I was fucking born through the lens of trying to figure out what would make a really cool, good video games that's fun? What would make those? How would you make those for different types of people? How would you do that? And I guess I'm not having fun at this point, like actually not having fun. Because I'm actually for once genuinely offended. By difficulty in a video game, I'm genuinely offended. Alright, this is clearly not working out. Like again, what is that? And then you have the fucking speed and range. Not even that staggers you. What will stagger you? Doing that fucking dumb move. So there are a couple of moves here that are pretty dumb. The grab, despite, you know, basically being a one-shot kill, if you don't have more than 40 fucking vigor, is actually not that bad. It is very telegraphed, like reactable, and that's fine. I think that one is actually totally fine. The moves that are like actually big issues are the kick, and that's a move that people would not take issue with normally, but it's like the context, you know. Of course, the waterfowl shit. What is that? Like, and then I just get straight hit because she has fucking access to also big arcs. What? Why? Why didn't another one not get off? Why didn't another one not get off? That's another thing. Like, when does a move actually get off? When does the invisibility frames actually get off on that move? Because it's not obvious. Is my thing. Because I definitely pressed a button. Like at the last minute there. Like that is like the dubious input delay as well. Like despite how much I say I have fucking studied this game design shit and whatnot, I genuinely to this day have not found the reason why developers add in input delay, like actual input delay. Like, it always seems to be like, the only way I've seen it is like from an attempt to equalize like inputs based on some arbitrary like thing, like, I don't know, fairness, something, even though the other thing is mostly fair. I don't really understand. It was so long ago that I got the reason for it. And all I remember like thinking about it was, wow, that is a shit reason. That is all I remember. That is genuinely all I remember. Oh yes, of course, that was that move. Silly me. Fuck, I definitely pressed the button though. So if you've been, for some reason, like following my little playthrough, however far into the future this is, whoever's watching this is at this point. Which, by the way, were the timestamps helpful? I spent way too much time on them, and I'm not editing these videos. Otherwise, the like hobby aspect of it like goes away, and I would get very sad if that was the case. But if like you've been following these videos and whatnot, and just, you know, getting it on with the boss videos and whatnot, yeah, this is what it looks like when I'm genuinely angry, and not just playing it up for laughs or whatever I think is fun. This is genuinely me being angry right now. Taking this with the utmost seriousness a video game needs. Can't really... Again, what is that? What is that? Why would you do it like that? Why? That is such a... Like, how much stronger do you have to be to get this? Like, get through this, that is. I am just wow. Okay, Miquella. Ah, yes. And then you do your little spin away like that. I mean, I guess that's like the only little leeway she has. Well, the only leeway she gives the player. Alright. Whatever, like, let's just try this out. Actually, nah, the rats would take away from the... And then she just gets away with it.
I am Malenia, blade of Miquella.
Again, if I must reiterate, the only thing pushing me like to actually engage with this in any way is just my curiosity for something other than this game right now. Because I am not interested in this. I'm just interested in finding out about it, like from a pure game development perspective. Somehow. Why does she have that? Why does she have that random ass? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Why can she do that? Like, why would you design a move like that? Is there a quest item that you are supposed to get at some point? Like, is there? Because I don't know that much about her. I'm gonna assume from the way everyone bitches about her that no is the answer. That there is no quest item. There is no nothing that actually makes this easier. Like, for everyone involved. There is none of that. Oh, you're just supposed to dash away from that? Alright, now I know that. The moment it starts, you're just supposed to dash away from that. With the Bloodhound. Well, now the phase 1 just seems doable. So that'll be fun for next time. Because I'm still not engaging with this. I'm still not doing it. Yeah. For some reason I really thought that I would have staggered her doing that jump. But it's again, like... super armor is like fine, or rather hyper armor, if that's what we're gonna call it. You know, when you apply armor on your attacks and whatnot. To not get stunned and whatnot. If we're gonna have that, you have to make it like consistent, like with an enemy. Like, enemy rules are different from player rules. By virtue of them being a computer, you know. You're supposed to give them something that actually makes them somewhat fair. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. I was a little bit too close and I didn't realize if she was gonna do one of her other moves and whatnot. Curious case here. So my only options right now are literally the thing where you basically just blood step, pound step away from her. Like, again, it's the zoning thing with like melee. Like, that is the only way to fight her, is what this game is doing. Except you don't have the tools to do that. It's like the game is asking you to do that weird backstep shit. Like this, you know? Kinda what that purpose for that move or whatever should probably have been. Except it's on a scale where like something like that is worthless. So the only thing you have is this. But why do you actually? Why do you heal? Why do you heal from every hit? Like, again, it's a bunch of things that I don't really get. Like, is that a part of the sword? Do you get a talisman out of her that does that? I would assume not. I would assume the sword has like some Scarlet Rot shit going on with it. Or maybe she gives like a Scarlet Rot spell or some shit in like from her second phase or some shit. Like, is he just ever gonna get, like, questioned? Why? Why this is a thing? I mean, I guess I can see how I would do this. Like, literally dash away every single time. Dashing in is greed. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I might live this though. Yeah, I might live that. That is abhorrent. That is fucking... That is disgusting. That is genuinely disgusting. Distance to get the stamina back, because oh lord, you know you need it. Yeah, and that's the second phase, so we can have that for the last part of the video or whatever, unless somehow the second phase is like somehow easier. I really seriously doubt that. Like, what? Are you just gonna look at that? After, like, it was... Like, come on. So, what's going on over here? It's definitely shaped like a face.
Wait.
So now there's like this shit going on, which means I would have to learn a whole other thing for this. But now I at least definitely know like how to deal with the first phase. You're naked, basically. Yeah, I am witnessing it right now. Actually, the entire fight so far has been nothing but horror. And not in the way you think you want it to be. It's not cool. Like, it visually is cool. But like, alright, I'm just trying to find out. Oh, okay, I can't even walk into that. Alright, she still has those moves. Ah. Okay, at least it's somewhat similar to like the first phase. So that's nice, wow. But alright, I'm gonna end the recording on that note. Because this is not making me amused. I'm just gonna say it. Like, it's a weird thing. I'm a bit of a game design snob, like when it comes to like weird shit. And the reason I have like a tolerance for like just lacking game design is because it happens so fucking often. So I just have a tolerance for it. But when it comes to like design where it's like they clearly made so much effort into this. And so much about it mechanically and all that, and technically parts of the design, after all, if it's, you know, dynamics of all the mechanics working together and whatnot, parts of the design seem pretty good, you know. It seems well designed. It also seems well designed to kill you. But it's just the place and everything, and it, combined with the base flaws of the game itself, make it really just one of those things where I'm repulsed. like there's no other way to say it. I'm actually repulsed. It's just like, it's one of those things I would have to sit down with myself and find out why. Why specifically this haunts me, like this type of failure, I will call it a failure, haunts me. And I think so far, if I had to rationalize it with the weakest possible thing I can, like just in the moment right now, it would be that so much of it seems well designed, but there is one connection, one singular connection, and it then makes it fall apart, and that connection is just the rest of the game. Like, that is what I'm thinking of, and then you would of course say, oh, so that means she is like all in all poorly designed, and yeah, that's the point. But it's kind of hard to, you know, talk about what parts of her that seem well designed, and, you know, in terms of dynamics between her mechanics going through between each other, and what you can do and whatnot, and even with her weaknesses not being necessarily, you know, obvious and whatnot. It's just they require mechanics that aren't in the game on a baseline, and so it's very strange that this is even a thing. I am... Well, it's not... I just need to clarify. It's not like I'm sitting here like, I'm so shocked. I don't know how they could do this. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to mentally recover. I was scarred. It's not like I'm doing that. It's like a very basic like level of disappointment. Disappointment level disgust that I'm talking about. It's a strange sensation of failure, one that I really don't like. This has been interesting, but I'm definitely gonna beat her. It's definitely doable with Bloodhound Step. But oh god, I fucking need to see how the fuck this looks without Bloodhound Step. How the fuck you would no-hit this shit without Bloodhound Step. What kind of shit would you do? I'm just shocked. That's all there is to it. So next time I'm gonna go on a bit of a detour. Whoa! Because I do believe that you can get through these paths. So Lindell is gonna be next on the list, because I am not dealing with this hocus pocus any longer. I'm not fucking dealing with that shit. So let's just make sure we have everything under control. I don't have anything under control. And that. So yeah, this is gonna be the end of that. And then I'm gonna return to it in another part. Separate from just beating the fucking game.